And there we are. All right, white on white crime time. This shit is probably just gonna, I think majority of this is just gonna be Patreon only. So if you are on Patreon, you're like, holy shit, man, this is pretty cool right here. And if you're not on Patreon, you may have got a wee bitty boo of it, but there can be more. And we do not have a tiered system. The person that subscribes for one doll hair gets the same shit as the person that subscribes for other amounts of doll hairs. Righto. And Phoenix Calida has the white on white crime.
Did you say righto? Are we fucking British now?
Yeah, I say that quite a bit, Chief.
Okay.
Cool. I love stupid bullshit like this.
Go ahead.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's start.
Yeah.
Simple.
Oh, simple.
Let's start with a Florida woman that we can all get behind.
Yeah.
All the power to all the proletariat.
I'm a strong supporter.
I am a strong supporter, too. A Florida woman, by the way, all the white on white crime stare from Florida. Thank you, Florida. You did your fucking part, and it's only January.
It's January 13th, and I'm sure that the story is date stamped before today.
It is from January 8th.
Speaking of an 8th, all right, what's going on? Wine Cellar Media.
A Florida woman
Yes.
has been arrested.
Yes. No, she wasn't. She
For-
wasn't. No, she turned herself in.
For assaulting her landlord.
Nah, you didn't do that. Nobody does that. Who would hurt a landlord and why?
Well, let's find out.
Learn together.
Osteen, Florida. A Florida woman is facing a battery charge
Yeah?
after she threw
Yeah?
a bucket of human feces in her landlord's face.
You sure about that?
Yes,
You're sure?
I'm
You
sure.
are listening.
Oh no, the soundboard's fucked up.
Oh no.
Well, that's outstanding.
Lovely.
And now the buttons are stuck.
Oh, that's great.
It's
Oh,
What?
it just doesn't do stuff. All right, bucket of feces?
A bucket of feces.
You're sure about that?
Yes.
Where the fuck did she get a bucket of feces?
Human feces.
Her own?
Maybe.
Or did she, or was,
She was cleaning up after the mad pooper.
or were niggas socializing some shit?
Socializing some shit. WESH reports that the victim, a 65-year-old woman, told police she planned to make repairs to her tenant, Joanne Mercader's home. When she knocked on the door, no one answered, so the landlord went in. Aren't you supposed to give a mandatory, 24-hour notice? Oh, well, you know what? It's Florida. Libertarian wasteland. Fuck 24-hour notice.
Yep.
The victim told police when she opened the door, Mercader's threw a bucket of poop on her.
Is this Home Alone 4? What the fuck?
Mercader told police she did not mean to throw a bucket of poop on her landlord,
I like that excuse.
but she instead meant to throw a bucket of water on her landlord, but got the two buckets confused, because if there are two things that are easy to confuse, it is water and a bucket full of shit.
So you're saying you don't confuse these things?
No, I do not confuse water and shit. Never
Okay.
have. at
Okay,
any point
I
in my
do.
life. Really?
I do all the time.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
I'm always like, holy shit, that's not shit, that's water. That's a regular thing I say.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Father Teresa's wine cellar is rated R for keeping it real.
Mercader has been charged with felony battery on a person 65 or older. She was booked into jail and released the next day. She is expected to appear back in court January 29th, so we might have an update. We don't know if she has a lawyer yet. Why do they always fucking end it with that shit? It's unknown if
It's unknown. Like, you're gonna give her a shitbag public defender, and it's gonna go poorly for her, even though I think she was justified in this here. Indeedly do, neighbor.
Yes.
WineCellarMedia.com. And we'll go ahead and socialize this white on white crime and put it on the Becky Lives Matter page on the Facebooks.
Yes.
And if you want the rest of it, patreon.com/WineCellarMediaFund. And if you just want to throw a tip, paypal.me/PhoenixandWilliam. And Cash App is...
$ Phoenix Calida.
There you have it.
There you have it.
Phoenix Calida, O before the E, because you know that she's a G. Peace.